First at 4, the impact of a big water main break in Oakland County. Many people forced to boil their water, and many more might notice another problem. We could be reaching a historic turning point in the battle over abortion. 2 arguments against a Texas law. One might be gaining traction in the Supreme Court. Paula.
Hi, Karen. Well, as you can see, the voting stations are all set up, waiting for voters. The question is, will they show up or will they leave important decisions up to their neighbors in terms of finances and running their households? And then, of course, Andrew, the other question is, what's the weather going to be like?
Good thing you're indoors, Paula, because it is chilly out there. Chilly for tomorrow, too. And are there snowflakes ahead? I've got the answer in your weather forecast. First at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, crews have started repairs on the water main break that is forcing people in 3 Oakland County communities to boil their water. This is what it looked like at 14 Mile and Drake in Farmington Hills today. Last night, the water main exploded, sending gushing water into neighborhoods. Several homes had to be evacuated. The pressure from that break did damage to at least one home, blasting bricks off the back and causing the garage to buckle.
That water was hitting the house very hard. It looked like Niagara Falls on the side of his house.
The Great Lakes Water Authority thinks it will take between 3 and 5 days to finish the repairs. And that means water could be impacted for the rest of the week. Right now, people living in Novi, Walled Lake, and Commerce Township are being told to boil their water before using it. Other communities may be experiencing low water pressure, including West Bloomfield, Farmington Hills, Wixom, Sylvan Lake, and Keego Harbor. Typically, once a boil water advisory is issued, it takes multiple rounds of testing before it can be lifted. We are heading into a key 24 hours in the COVID-19 crisis. We've also seen a new global milestone, and we just received some new numbers from the state of Michigan. It is reporting more than 9,300 new cases in the state over the past 3 days. That's an average of about 3,100 cases a day, which is about 500 more than last week. We have seen an additional 65 deaths. Worldwide, data from NBC and Johns Hopkins University shows more than 5 million people have now died from the coronavirus. In the United States, that number is approaching 750,000. An advisory panel for the CDC will be meeting tomorrow to consider Pfizer's vaccine for children between 5 and 11 years old. It is the next step in a process that could see younger kids getting vaccinated by the end of this week. The advisors are expected to vote tomorrow, and then the CDC director will set the official guidelines. Meantime, Moderna's vaccine for children 12 to 17 years old might not get authorization until January. The FDA needs more time to review the research on the risk of a rare type of heart inflammation. Governor Gretchen Whitmer says Michigan drivers overpaid $5 billion in auto insurance, and they should get some money back immediately. She's calling on the Michigan Catastrophic Claims Association to deliver refund checks. She says that agency has accumulated a $5 billion surplus because of auto insurance reform signed into law back in 2019. We are working on a response from the association, and we're also digging into what this means for drivers. So make sure to join us tonight on Local 4 News at 6. Well, November, off to a chilly start, right? But we did see some sunshine break through the clouds outside of our studios in downtown Detroit. Let's check with Andrew for our first forecast.
And Karen, I hope the sunshine did help. I know it did for myself and many other folks out there. But we are looking at cloudier skies now. It is certainly chilly and brisk out there. We have turned the page and it feels like a brand new season as we welcome the month of November. 45 chilly degrees in Pontiac, while it's 48 right here in the Motor City. A few more clouds overhead than earlier this morning. It feels like it's in the low 40s. Yes, jackets and knit hats certainly needed, including for this evening because it gets colder and it remains cloudy with temperatures that will drop to the 30s shortly after 8, 9 o'clock tonight. Now take a look at this computer model. We've got clouds for tonight, a few chilly raindrops when you join us tonight at 11. And look at this, these bits of blue and purple, a couple of snowflakes that could be flying tonight. We'll talk more about this and what it means for Election Day tomorrow in your full weather forecast.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. We do have some breaking news from Capitol Hill, where Democratic Senator Joe Manchin just injected more uncertainty into the battle over President Biden's spending priorities. Right now, progressive House Democrats have refused to pass a bipartisan infrastructure bill until they know a larger reconciliation bill will also pass the Senate. Manchin is urging them to stop playing politics.
Holding this bill hostage is not going to work in getting my support for reconciliation bill. Throughout the last 3 months, I've been straightforward about my concerns that I will not support a reconciliation package that expands social programs and irresponsibly adds to our $29 trillion in national debt that no one seems to really care about.
Manchin is a moderate who says he's open to passing the bigger Build Back Better plan, but he might also vote against it. Biden needs all 50 Democrats in the Senate to pass the bill since it has no Republican support at all. We're following this closely for you. We'll keep you posted. The battle over abortion reaching a critical stage in Washington as the United States Supreme Court hears challenges to a new Texas law. Protesters from both sides gathered outside the high court, making their presence felt in this high-stakes battle. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom with some of the arguments. And Kim, this case is just the first.
Karen, good afternoon. The Supreme Court fast-tracked 2 separate challenges to the Texas law. You may remember it bans abortion at about 6 weeks when many women don't even know that they're pregnant yet. It also hands enforcement to private citizens who can sue anyone who helps a woman get an abortion with a cash payoff of at least $10,000. The first challenge comes from a coalition of abortion providers in Texas. It argues the unique structure of the Texas law makes it almost impossible to challenge in federal court, therefore nullifying a woman's constitutional right to abortion. 2 key conservative justices seemed open to that argument today, although it can be hard to somewhat gauge how questions during oral arguments translate into an actual court decision. In the second challenge, the Biden administration argues the law was passed in clear violation of court precedents. Today's oral arguments lasted about 3 hours. It's not clear when the court will hand down its rulings, but another abortion case is already on the docket. 1 month from today, the High Court will hear a challenge to a Mississippi law that bans abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy. That case is an even more direct challenge to Roe versus Wade. So, Karen, we'll have more coming up on today's arguments when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. Until then, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Sure.
Tomorrow is Election Day, but we all know turnout tends to lag in these off-year battles. That's even more reason to make your voice heard, because every single vote counts even more. Many decisions will be made that affect your hometown, your city council, even your family's budget. Paula Tutman live this afternoon with a reminder of what is at stake. And there is a lot, Paula.
There really is. It's so interesting that you say off year, Karen, because it's really not an off year. It's an on year anytime we're talking about your municipality. And so I'm in Sterling Heights, but this is not a Sterling Heights issue. This is an everywhere issue. The voting stations are up. The workers are ready. They're loaded for bear. They want to see you. But as you said, historically, during these kinds of elections, a lot of people just leave those important decisions up to their neighbors to make for them.
Nadine is 81 years old, and she says she has never missed a vote, not a national one or a local one.
Let's put it this way. I have grandchildren, and I've got to worry about what's going to happen to them. And so I vote.
Thomas is 30 years old, and he too realizes that he wants his voice heard and tallied. In Sterling Heights, there are both mayoral and city council races.
If you're able, you should go out and do it.
Yet the city clerk expects fewer than 22% of the 99,000 registered voters in this municipality to bother.
Despite how much we try to promote it on our social media sites, on our website, and let people know.
Melanie Riska is the city clerk for Sterling Heights.
But still, some people don't really realize that there's an election tomorrow.
And that's the thing about local elections, because so few people bother to vote. It means the minority decides the day-to-day operations at the ground level that actually govern what happens at your doorstep.
It's how your tax money is spent. It's the different programs that are implemented for service to our voters or to any of our residents. So it really is impactful on a personal, everyday local level.
For many districts, there are no big names to entice you to the polls. It's all about proposals and ballot initiatives that determine how your money is spent, how your trash is picked up, and how many firefighters will be available to answer your emergency call. So, for instance, in the city of Dearborn, the Dearborn Programs and Services Millage. So this is a supplemental temporary tax to fund city operations, including police and fire protection. The cost to the average homeowner, about $167 per year. In Ann Arbor, there are 4 ballot proposals that govern everything from how the city contracts are let for big jobs to ranked voting measures, which will change how the person you choose can win or lose, to the expanding the spending powers of an unelected city administrator. Again, these day-to-day measures that affect most aspects of your life are being decided by the fewest people who choose to show up to vote.
Which is unfortunate, because it's the minority of our registered voters are making the determination on how your city is going to be run.
Yeah, so again, there's never an off year, because even if you only have one ballot proposal on that ballot, that is something that affects your pocketbook, your household, your dinner table directly. And so it's so important to vote. And listen, when you vote, make sure you go to clickondetroit.com tomorrow. We've got a fantastic team, Karen. I know you know that. The way they keep those numbers going almost in real time, and then you can actually see your vote count and how it matters to you. So make sure you stay with us on clickondetroit.com as well, Karen.
Good reminder, and love to shout out to Click on Detroit because they work so hard, especially on election day.
They do.
They really do. All right, thank you, Paula.
Yeah.
All right, our coverage does continue on this election eve. New at 5, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson talking about threats to election workers as well as threats to democracy itself. And then at 6, we cover more of the hot local races that will be decided tomorrow. You definitely don't want to miss that. Still ahead here first at 4. If you're looking for that zen feeling when you fly Delta, a big exercise company is creating something just for air travelers. We'll talk about that. Plus, the judge in a high-profile murder trial is defending something he did with prospective jurors during a courtroom delay. See if you think it was appropriate. And a presidential apology. President Joe Biden on the world stage apologizing for something President Trump did during his time in office. That story right after the break.